User detected. Accessing Network Archive 1.01. Administrator password entered. Multi-factor authentication successful. Administrator identity recognized. Permission granted. Initiating startup sequence. Simulation Beta Iteration 1.01 available. Execute Iteration 1.01. Simulation Beta 1.01 executing. The following network simulation archive contains gore, nudity, suggestive themes, harsh language, and mature subject matter. User discretion is advised.
Alright everyone, open up your AR, it's time for a mission briefing. Our objective is to locate and capture one of the company's head scientists, Dr. Amelia Gray Velsenberg. A few days ago, she was supposed to report her progress on a classified weapons development project to the board. She failed to appear and has gone silent. The board's been unable to contact her, and they fear that she took her research and ran. According to the personal biolink though, she still hasn't left her residence. She's probably holed up in her underground lab. We need to grab her before she makes her move.
What's the deal with her pompous name anyway?
For your information, June, House Felsenberg was a co-founder of Apollo Technology. Unfortunately, the last decade has not been kind to them. Amelia here is considered a prodigy. After she lost her father in the accident, she managed to keep her house afloat all by herself.
Jeez, talk about rich and talented.
According to our recon drones, other than our target, there's no one else on site, aside from weaponized service and security robots. Remember, we need Dr. Felsenberg alive, so check your fire.
If you say so.
Any questions? Good. We're approaching the LZ. Prepare yourselves, Alpha Squad.
Welcome.
My Trojan horse fire should disable all the robots that are connected to the Manor's main network.
Understood.
You couldn't make them shut up.
Command, we have secured the Manor. No sign of the target. Proceeding to the underground lab. Main lab should be at the end of the hallway. Target should be inside.
Roger that.
Say, boss, don't you think all of this is overkill? I mean, so far it's all quiet over here besides those few servant drones. Besides, what's the worst one civilian can do?
Can't be too careful, June. Remember the janitor riot a while back at the base not too long ago?
Ha! Like how you rushed ahead and got jumped by a gang of cleaners? I know I'd wrestle them down with a nice suplex or two.
Never gonna let me live that one down, huh? But fair point.
Well, so long as we can rough up some robots, it'll at least be worth our time.
Boss, I saw some...
Ambush!
Reed's down!
The hell is that? Some kind of robot?
All weapons free! Damn it! Bullets don't do jack against this thing! We're sitting ducks in a hallway like this! Push to the lab!
I've got Reed!
You heard the man? Move!
June, buy us some time!
I got this. The shield should... The hell? It penetrated my shield? This thing takes tank rounds like a champ and one stab is all it takes?
Less talk and more running, June. Double time to the lab. Lab's inside. Boss, that thing is still following us.
There! Damn it, Bear's gone! This thing's a lot stronger than it looks! Shit, not like this! Not like this!
Get off her!
Boss! Watch out! Ah!
June, you alright?
Shit, it hurts. Wade, that you? Where the hell is Reed?
I've damn well tried, but Reed's lost too much blood. He's done for. I'm sorry.
Damn it! Looks like the boss got hit too.
I managed to avoid a fatal stab, but I'm in no shape to fight. This is bad. Shit.
Impressive. Even though I calculated my nanite's attack at the perfect angle, you still evaded it. Is this the result of a human factor beyond artificial simulation? An unknown phenomena that is beyond machine's ability to predict? How fascinating. Nevertheless, I must congratulate you on your skill. You have my compliments, if nothing else. You and your team managed to last far longer than any of my test subjects.
You're...
Oh my, where are my manners? Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Amelia Gray Felsenburn, current head of the House Felsenburn. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. So, what did you think of my cluster of mercury nanites so far? Impressive, is it not?
Why? Why are you doing this? You killed my team for what? Some sick experiment of yours?
All I merely did was fulfill my contract that was stipulated with your company, Mr. Miller. I did say I was going to create a cutting-edge weapon using the funding they provided. I never stated I was going to give it to them.
You mean that blob of metal? And how the hell do you know my name?
We work for the same company, Mr. Miller. All I had to do was look up your file from the company records. Now, back to your question. Yes, this child here is the pinnacle of my research for this little project. The fruit of all my labors. Your team was just tested for combat aptitude to see if they would be quality materials that would be worthy of my time.
And what's this got to do with us?
You see, right now my Mercury is merely a tool. It only receives orders and executes commands like mundane code. There is no adaptability nor creativity whatsoever. I want more than a simple, mindless AI that can be tricked by human hands. I want something that can reason and improvise. Something that will allow me to innovate. Evolve to the next stage. That's why I require a living human body to be assimilated, and I outright refuse to use mediocre material. But before I do, I must ensure that not a single one of you will try anything foolish. Go, my drones!
Wait, what? A security drone? Ugh, so heavy.
Damn it, you crazy bitch!
Now, that should keep them out of trouble.
Boss, hang in there!
To be honest, at first I merely dismissed your team as corporate attack dogs. So I had anticipated no survivors. But you proved me wrong, Mr. Miller. Thanks to you, I now have 3 fine new sources of raw material to play with. Now, which one of the 3 will be my next test subject?
Wait, what? Hey, I'm the leader here. Whatever sick plan you have in mind, you do it to me.
That choice is not for you to make, Mr. Miller. That privilege alone is for the people above your station. People like me. I find it very insulting when some guard dog tries to give me an order. Know your place, mutt. But as much as it pains me to admit it, you are correct. You are the best option to be my subject out of you 3. Yes, I see it now. You are perfect. Your skill, your intellect, your loyalty. I want it all. You are such a fortunate man, Mr. Miller. You will be the first of our species to receive the honor of evolving into a new, superior form of life.
Honor? Well, you could take your so-called honor and shove it right up your ass. I'd rather die a free man than keep living as your slave.
I didn't ask for your consent, Mr. Miller. It's what I demand, and you will comply. Don't worry. You'll know your place soon enough. I'll get rid of all those pesky flaws and make you into something magnificent.
Begin merging command C456. Setting parameters for human male.
What the? What is this? What the hell is this? It's like I'm being stabbed by a bunch of cold needles! What the fuck?
Can you feel it, Mr. Miller? 1 trillion self-replicating nanites and counting, invading every fiber of your cellular system. This is the process by which my Mercury cluster will bind itself to your body at the cellular level.
Boss, you bitch! I'll kill you! Damn it, Wade! Get this thing off of me!
I'm trying, damn it! The Trojan horse barely put a dent in this thing's firewall!
Relax, you two. Your boss is about to get an upgrade. Just sit back and enjoy the show.
I can't move. It's so cold.
Removing unnecessary materials.
Oh, don't worry about drowning, Mr. Miller. I made sure the mercury assimilated your respiratory system before you could possibly run out of air and asphyxiate. After this experiment is complete, you won't even feel the need to breathe anymore.
Physical mass of subject covered, 80%. Commencing the fusing process. Copying subject shape. Breaking down biological material.
Go to hell. It's getting harder to breathe. I can't let it cover my mouth.
Scanning subject internal system.
No.
Scan complete. Commencing integration into subject's biological system. Converting subject cells. Converting. Conversion complete. Subject integration with network successful. Creating artificial brain and neural networks. Loading subject memory and personality. Awaiting user input. Stabilizing form. Update in progress. Task complete. Subject integration into Mercury Nanite network successful.
Holy, I'm still alive? What is this? Why do words keep popping up in my head? I'm part of that thing. It's like I'm drenched in this stuff. No, it's more than that. I am a robot now. Sweet Jesus, I've become an actual robot. I can't even feel a draft in this skin. God damn it. Okay, calm down, Miller. I still can't move a muscle, and I can't see anything either. It's like I'm trapped in my own damn body. At least I can still hear.
Oh, Mr. Miller, you look so much better already. You look like a work of modern art. How does your liquid nano-titanium polyalloy body feel? It's both strong and flexible, is it not? This painstaking project took me years to craft the perfect alloy to each nanite. Some of this material came as far away as the moon. You should be honored that you are now a billion-credit man, if not more. But we're not done yet, Mr. Miller. Oh no, I'm going to craft you into something more to my taste. Now, let's move some of your muscle mass, shall we? Not only will you be deadlier, Mr. Miller.
Command received. Redistributing body mass according to set parameters.
What the hell? My muscles! They're flowing like water!
You will be beautiful as well. For the finest blades are also works of art.
Am I shrinking? Damn it, I can't see anything!
Oh, Mr. Miller, if only you could see what you look like now. You're an adorable clay doll that I can sculpt to my desire.
Adorable! What did this sick woman do to my body?
Oh, I can't wait to complete your transformation.
Command received. Setting body type parameter to female. Switching to manual override.
Female! I can feel everything moving again! Holy, I'm being turned into a woman?
What size breasts should I give you, Mr. Miller? Cute and small? Or perhaps something with a bit more heft?
Adjusting in process.
I can feel it gathering in my chest. I can feel 2 new lumps on my chest. Sweet Jesus, did she just give me a pair of breasts? Damn it! Huh? They even jiggle?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What? You sick freak! Why are you turning our boss into a girl? This is your fetish, isn't it?
What a rude thing to say. I would prefer calling it an artistic preference. This is all a necessary step for my experiment. Those breasts and thighs are not part of my personal preference at all. Well, as much as it pains me to admit it, this is my fetish, Miss June.
You lying piece of shit! You're both insane and a shameless pervert! Did all those smarts short-circuit your brain or something?
Quiet down, please. We're about to get to the best part.